Hello everyone. Today's video will be talking about project cost management. Project cost management is primarily concerned with the cost of planning and controlling a budget for a project to be completed. There are 4 processes for project cost management. There's plan cost management, estimate budget, determine budget, and cost control. Now let's think of a scenario. You are planning a business trip to Barcelona in Spain. In order to plan the cost, we have to establish policies, procedures, documentation of the plans, expending, and most importantly, control project cost. In this business trip, we have to plan the cost by following the policies in order to determine the steps, money, time, budget, and documents, which will follow with estimating the cost. Estimating the costs in bigger projects require extensive planning. When projects are smaller, it can be easier to find exact costs. The inputs would include the work breakdown schedule, human resources, risk register, and cost management plan. The outputs would include labor, equipment, supplies, materials, training, travel, overhead, and contingency plan. The tools would include the analogous estimating, parametric, bottom-up, 3-point, reverse analysis, cost of quality, and vendor bid analysis. Next, we have to determine the budget. Writing the official schedule, including when the budget is being tapped into, is very important. By having a budget, you know how much you can spend and when you can spend it. Now, we'll be controlling the cost. Throughout the project, an equation should be used that lets you know if you're on track. At the end of your project, a similar equation should be used indicating whether you went over your budget. No budget ends in exactly 0. This equation will be determining the planned value, which is telling the total cost of the work scheduled. You do this by multiplying the budget at completion by the planned complete %. This second equation shows how a project is doing in terms of budget and schedule. It calculates for what is known as an earned value. To get the earned value, you need to multiply the budget at completion by the actual complete %. Both of these equations usually allow a business to plan for future trips.